And we'll begin seated. So shift around a little, establish some steadiness in your seat. To find the steadiness, you have to kind of wriggle and move until you settle into what feels like the center line of your body, where the top of your head stacks directly over your tailbone. Your shoulders align directly over your hips. You're welcome to move around and stretch as I'm helping to set the intention for this practice. You can even lay down if that feels better for you. Um, Stillness, movement, whatever you need. We're gonna take another meditation from the Yoga Sutras today. Um, Focusing on, last week we were talking about the yamas, these principles of self-regulation. And the first one we were working with was ahimsa, or non-harming. And today I would like to shift the focus to this notion of satya. Sometimes it's translated as truth or truthfulness. And in this translation of the Yoga Sutras by Alan Finger, he says, Satya is the state of mind free of lies and untruths. The mind is like a computer, and telling lies or untruths to oneself or others is like putting wrong information into the computer. The data becomes corrupted, the system bogs down, and the computer eventually crashes. Making a conscious effort to remove lies and untruths from the mind creates satya and helps the mind to stay balanced and clear. Okay, so obviously we all know that cultivating truthfulness is like just an important human value, right? And I feel like this applies to yoga because before we can be clearly and authentically truthful with others, we have to practice truthfulness with ourselves, um, which requires like a type of presence, a clarity, um, mindfulness to really get clear on what our truth is. Um, and so when you're practicing today on your mat, I invite you to cultivate this sense of satya or truthfulness with yourself. So that might look like maybe you twisted your ankle yesterday and like you're not going to be able to do a standing balance pose, even though like your mind knows you're capable of it. Like your truth today is that that's not going to work for your body. Or maybe you're going through a, a period of grief and you know that typically you show up to yoga and you're really energetic, and today that's just not going to be the reality. Um, Maybe you've been wrestling with the question in your heart, and it's something that that you're kind of weighing out maybe this, maybe that, going back and forth. The wheels of your mind are spinning, and you just need to slow down and cultivate some presence to tap into a sense of clarity. And so we're going to start by coming into a moving meditation. You can release your arms down at your sides. Plug your fingertips into the floor or the earth beneath you. Feel how when you do that, you can lift up through the top of your head a little more. Complete your exhale. And as you inhale, stretch your arms out and up and overhead. Connect your palms. And as you exhale, lower your hands to touch the top of your head, your forehead, your heart, and back down at your sides. And do that again. Inhale, arms stretch high. Palms connect. Exhale, lower your hands to the top of your head, your forehead, your heart, and back down. And just once more in that way, moving at your own pace. Just activating these centers of intelligence within the body mind. You can pause with your hands at your heart. You're welcome to close down your eyes if you would like to set a personal intention for yourself, your practice today. Perhaps it's something related to this notion of Satya or truth, clarity. You're also welcome to set an intention separate from that. Let's bow chin to chest and head to heart. And as you're ready, lift your gaze, open your eyes if they were closed. You can start the playlist if you would like, and we will transition to hands and knees. Coming into a tabletop pose. Place your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. We'll take a reverse cat's breath today. So as you inhale, round your back, drop your head, drop your tailbone towards your knees, the top of your head towards the floor between your hands. On your next inhale, reverse, look forward, roll your shoulders back. And exhale, round, or inhale, round. And exhale, open up. So that's the breath. Inhale, cat pose, angry cat. And exhale, look forward and open. Once more like that. And come into neutral. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and press back downward facing dog. Take some time to bike pedal through your legs, bending one knee and then the other, stretching out through the backs of your legs. And then slow your movement down. You can keep your knees bent if that feels better on your hamstrings or your lower back, or start to straighten your legs and anchor your heels down towards the floor. Step your feet together so that your big toes touch. And take an inhale, stretch your right leg high. As you exhale, pull your right knee towards your nose and round your back. And as you inhale, re-extend your right leg high. Again, exhale, round knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Stretching through your right toes. One more like that. Good. And now lower your right toes to meet your left toes. Lower your knees down and sit back on your heels, toes tucked. If your pinky toes don't quite make it to the floor, you can manually adjust them. Take an inhale, stretch your arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, open arms, twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Circle your left arm forward and up, reach both arms high. Exhale, open arms, twist to the right. Circle right arm forward and up, inhale. Once more, side to side. Exhale to the left. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, forward and up. As you exhale, lower your hands through center. Shift forward to hands and knees. Stack your knees under your hips. Turn your fingertips out to the side so your inner wrists face each other. And just shift a little side to side. So stretching out through the wrists. This might be plenty of a stretch, or you can turn your fingertips to face your knees. Creases of the wrists face the front of your mat and rock forward and back. It's okay if your wrists lift up a little as you rock back. Just a deeper stretch. And then place your hands forward. Bring your knees together, big toes together, come into a child's pose variation. Drape your hands back towards your feet. Rest your forehead down and allow your shoulders to wrap around the sides of your legs. And send your breath into the backs of your lungs. And now slide your hands forward. Shift forward, tuck your toes, press back downward facing dog. Step your big toes together to touch and take an inhale, stretch your left leg high. Press into your hands, reach through your toes. And as you exhale, pull left knee towards your nose, round into your back. Press the mat away. Good. Inhale, reach left leg high. Exhale, pull knee to nose and round. Once more. Next time you stretch your left leg high, extend fully through your leg, and now lower left toes to meet the right. Bend your knees, look forward, and after your exhale, step or hop your feet to the top of your mat. Once you land, lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees, inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Extend your arms overhead and exhale, center yourself, lower your hands through the center, mountain pose. Arms rest at your sides. Spin your palms to face forward. So your shoulders broaden, collarbones broaden, chest can lift, shoulders fall away from your ears. Complete your exhale. Inhale, stretch your arms high. As you exhale, open twist to the left. Reach right arm forward, left arm back. Glide your right hip back so your hips are even. And then circle, sweep left arm forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. Open your arms, glide your left hip back. And sweep right arm forward and up. Inhale. Once more, side to side. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, fold forward, standing forward, bend. Drop your head. Relax your neck. Inhale to lengthen. Either step back to plank or jump back, chaturanga, slow lower, all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes. Interlace your hands behind your back. Locust pose prep, Shalabhasana. Reach your fists back as you press into the tops of your feet. So this is half locust pose. You can stay here or lift your legs as well. Stretch back through all 10 toes. Pressing your big tall mounds skywards. Take one more inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down. Stack your hands under your forehead to rest. You're also welcome to turn your head to one side if that's more comfortable for you. And complete your exhale. Slide your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your toes and press back, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. As you inhale, reach your right leg high. And as you exhale, pull right knee towards your nose. Pause here for a breath. Press the mat away, lift your shin even higher. Take one more inhale. And exhale, step forward. Low lunge, set your back knee down. As you inhale, stretch your arms high. As you exhale, open twist to the right. Open your arms. Circle sweep right arm forward and up. Inhale, both arms lift. So working with that pattern, exhale, twist the same direction to the right. Inhale, forward and up. Once more. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your hands. Step back. Hands and knees. Walk your hands forward. So coming out of tabletop and into half chaturanga or half plank. Tuck your toes under for a little more stability. We're gonna lower on an exhale and lift on an inhale. So inhale, press into your hands. As you exhale, lower only as far as you can press back up. Inhale. Good. Exhale, lower. Keep your shoulders no lower than your elbows. Inhale, lift. One more like that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Okay, stack your hips over your knees. Walk your hands forward. Puppy dog pose. Counter pose for the shoulders. Rest your forehead down for this first one. So it's a little bit deeper of a stretch than child's pose. Opening into the upper back and the shoulders. Complete your exhale. Slide your hands back. Come up, just standing on your knees. Take an inhale, stretch your arms high. As you exhale, open, twist arms, twist to the left. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, lower your hands to your sacrum. You can turn your fingertips to face down or up. Just come into a baby back bend. Tiny little camel pose. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands. Press back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your left leg, press into your hands, stretch through your toes. And as you exhale, pull knee to nose, round and pause for a breath. Press the mat away. Inhale, lift your shin even higher. And exhale, step forward, low lunge. Set your back knee down. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, open, twist to the left. Inhale, forward and up. Twice more with your breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, steady through your feet, your legs. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, step back. Hands and knees. Okay, walk your hands forward. It's 3 of those chaturangas. I like to tuck my toes. You can experiment with what feels better for you. Inhale here. Exhale, lower an inch or as low as shoulders in line with elbows. Inhale, straighten. Good. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Just one more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten, stack your hips over your knees. Walk your hands forward, puppy dog pose. This time you can rest your forehead down or perhaps your chin. Breathe into your upper back and shoulders. Inhale, come up, just standing on your knees. Stretch your arms high. Exhale, open twist to the left. And you can stay here or place your left hand to your sacrum, fingertips face up or down. Reach your right arm up and over your ear, half camel pose. Inhale, come up. Sweep both arms forward and up. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay here or place right hand to sacrum, fingertips down or up. There's a little more of a stretch. Reach your left arm up and maybe just slightly back. We're still warming up. Inhale, come up. Sweep hands forward and up. And exhale, lower your hands. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Bring your big toes together to touch. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. And after your exhale, step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. And exhale, mountain pose. Take a breath, stand tall, pause, feel, reconnecting to a sense of presence. Returning to this intention to cultivate Satya, or truthfulness, in our bodies, mind, and heart, starting with this clarity or truthfulness with ourselves. Allow that to guide your practice. Release your arms down. Sweep your hands forward and up. Utkatasana, fierce pose, like you're sitting on the edge of a chair. But as you exhale, open twist arms, open twist to the left. Good. Inhale, sweep left arm forward and up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Once more, side to side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist it a little deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Sit down in your hips. Inhale, straighten your legs, stand tall. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Either step to plank or jump back. Chaturanga. Exhale as you lower all the way down to your belly. Interlace your hands behind your back. Put your opposite pinky on top, whatever that you didn't just go for. And inhale, lift your chest. Stay here or lift your legs, stretch back through all 10 toes. Emphasizing length more than lift. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower down, stack your hands. Put your other hand on top, whatever you didn't just go for. Breathe and rest and feel. Complete your exhale. Slide your hands under your shoulders, press back. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, pull knee to nose and pause. Take an inhale, press the mat away. And exhale, step forward. Okay, option to keep your back knee lifted this time. You can always lower it down. Listen to your body. Inhale, lift your arms high. Okay, adding on, exhale, twist to the right. Bend your back knee to hover above the floor. Inhale, forward and up through the arms, straighten through your back leg. Exhale, open twist, bend your back knee. Inhale, lift your arms, straighten your back leg. Just one more like that. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your hands. Step back. Plank pose, lower your knees down. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra or upward dog as you're ready. Straighten your arms, lift your thighs. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg. Stretch through your toes. Exhale, pull knee to nose, round, pause. Take an inhale, press the mat away. And exhale, step forward. Set your feet, inhale, lift your arms. Good. As you exhale, twist to the left, bend your back knee. Inhale, arms lift, back leg straightens. Exhale, open twist. Inhale to lift. Exhale, twist. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower your hands, step back, plank. Okay, knees down or straight legs. Follow your next exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, cobra or upward dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale out through your mouth. Bring your feet together. Lift your heels, look forward, bend your knees. After your exhale, step or hop. Top of the mat, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a breath, stand tall. Release your arms down. Sweep your hands forward in up, chair pose, just for a breath. And this time, exhale, lower all the way down to your back. Hug your knees to your chest, rock a little side to side. So you're gonna do a little bit to wake up the core. Straighten your legs, toes towards the sky. If that strains your lower back, you can have your knees bent instead, knees at a 90-degree angle. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lift your shoulders. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift just your shoulders. Press your belly down towards your spine. Inhale to lower. Once more like that. Good. Inhale, lower. We're gonna add a twist. As you exhale, reach your right arm across your left thigh. Inhale through the center, return your hand to your head. Exhale, reach your left arm across and twist. Inhale, center. Option to add on. Exhale, reach right arm across. Option to lower your right leg to hover. Your fingers and your toes. Inhale, center. Leg lifts, hand ahead. Exhale, left arm reaches across. Option to lower your left leg to hover, stretch through your toes. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right arm, optional right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist and reach. Okay, just a few more like that. So I actually love core work when I'm feeling kind of tired because it feels like I'm building a lot of strength, but I also get to lay on my back, which feels kind of luxurious. I don't know. I don't know if that's crazy, but that's how I feel. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Oh, I'm getting strong, but I'm also kind of chilling, almost chilling at the same time. Inhale, center. Exhale, left arm, left leg. Good, just one more side to side. Good, last one. And release. Lower your feet to the mat, knees bent. Separate your feet wider than your hips. And windshield wiper your knees side to side to loosen up your lower back. Release your hip flexors. It should feel really good. All right. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock a little side to side. Now we're gonna do a hip opening with core work. Last little core bit. Lower your feet to the mat, knees bent. Cross your right ankle above your left knee, flex your foot, figure four shape, and now hug your knees in. You can take your hands to your left thigh or hold your shin, left shin. Just start by opening your hips. No, this isn't core work yet. We're just stretching. We're gonna morph this pose into a core exercise. Okay, so what that's gonna look like, take your right foot to your left hand or maybe your left elbow crease. Straighten your left leg, toes skywards. Place your right hand to the back of your head. Lift your head and shoulders. Try to lift from your core, not your hand. Your hand's not yanking on your head. You're lifting up from your core. And now start to lower your left leg to hover, stretch through your toes. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift your leg, lift your tailbone, lift your shoulders, little crunch. Exhale, lower your left leg and stretch. With your breath, inhale, lift everything up, tailbone, shoulders. Exhale, lower and reach. 2 more. Last one. Good. This time as you lower your left leg, pause. See if you can lift your head even higher to gaze toward your toes. And then release, let that go. Lower your feet to the mat, knees bent, and crisscross left ankle over your right thigh. Thread the needle, reach your hands forward and hold either your right thigh or your shin. Keep your left foot active to stabilize your knee. You're welcome to rock a little side to side if that feels good in your hips and okay in your knee joints. All right, setting up for a little bit of core fire. Take your left foot to either your right hand, like you're shaking hands with your foot, kind of weird, or place your foot to your elbow crease. Straighten your right toes, right leg, toes skywards. Place your left hand to the back of your head. Lift your shoulders, and now start to lower your right leg to hover only as far as you can maintain the clarity through your right leg. Good. Inhale, lift your leg, lift your tailbone and your shoulders, little crunch. Exhale, lower right leg and stretch and reach. Inhale, lift everything up. 3 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. This time, as you lower your leg, lift your shoulders even higher. Try not to pull your head with your hand. Lift up from your core strength. Take 1 more inhale. And exhale, let it all go. Lower to your back. Windshield wiper your knees or just splat out on the floor if that would feel better for you. Just a counter pose to bring balance back into your body after all of the heat we were just building. Complete your exhale. Hug your knees into your chest. Hold the backs of your thighs and start to rock forward and back along your spine. And then rock all the way up, standing. Inhale, stretch your arms high. Exhale, lower your hands in front of your heart. Okay. Release your hands down, bend your knees, chair pose. Working with that figure 4 shape. Connect your palms, bring your hands to your heart. Pick up your right heel, pick up your right knee, and figure 4 cross. Right ankle above your left knee. Sit down in your hips. Crouching down, you might even rest your forearms to your right shin. Good. Complete your exhale. Release your hands to the mat. Crisscross your legs. Place your right ankle in front of your left ankle, or right shin in front of your left shin. So your pinky toes are touching. And walk your hands over to the left for a moment, and then over to the right. Deep stretch for your left side waist and your IT bands. Breathing deep. Okay, we're gonna play with an arm balance. We just fired up our core, so you might have a little more power than you think right now. So you've got your legs crisscrossed. This might help you. So from here, you're gonna start to lift your heels, bend your knees, kind of like curtsying, if you guys even know what that means. Lower your, it's like a word you don't hear very often. Lower your hands to the mat, shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. You might start to bend your knees towards your elbow or your upper arms, above your elbows. Look forward, see if you can rock your weight forward. And if you pick up your right foot, your left foot will lift with it. What? Breathe deeply here. Even if your feet are on the mat, breathe deeply. It's always important. And then lower down. Uncross your legs. Separate your feet as wide as your hips, maybe even wider. Bend your knees a little and interlace your hands behind your back. Open up your shoulders as you fold. And breathe. You might let out a sigh. Release your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet in so they're hips distance apart. Soften your knees, inhale, rise to stand. Lift your arms. Exhale, center. All right, other side. Release your hands, bend your knees. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Fierce pose, technically. Pick up your left heel. Pick up your left leg and cross. Bring your hands to your hips. So figure four shape, left ankle on top. You can connect your palms together in front of your heart and really start to crouch down. Whoop. Steady your gaze, that helps with balance. I'm looking at y'all and knocking myself off balance. You can start to crouch down, maybe even resting your forearms to your left shin. Breathe. Soften your eyes. Relax your jaw. And then let it go. Lower your hands, crisscross your legs. This time, left ankle in front. Your pinky toes may or may not touch. And then walk your hands over to the right just for a moment. And then over to the left. Deep stretch through your right side. You could definitely have your hands on blocks here. Sorry, I didn't mention that on the other side. Good. Come back through the center. Let's play with the arm balance. We'll work it step by step. No expectations. We'll see what happens. Start by lifting your heels and bending your knees a little bit. Plant your hands shoulder distance. Spread your fingers wide. See if you can move your knees towards your upper arms. Look forward. That helps to counter the balance. Rock your weight forward and then maybe pick up your left ankle and then your right foot will just lift with it. Round your back. Breathe deep. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release. Uncross your legs. Soften your knees. Interlace your hands. Put your opposite pinky on top. And open your shoulders. And complete your exhale. Release your hands down. Heel toe your feet back in. Inhale, lengthen. All right, we're going to meet in downward facing dog in the next couple of breaths. Be in your truth, whether you just step back to downward dog or you can take a flow, chaturanga, upward dog, maybe squeeze in a little child's pose. For me, it is not in my authenticity to take a flow. Like I said, I'm feeling low energy today, so I'm just going to step back. We'll meet in downward dog in the next breath or two. And as you inhale, reach your right leg high. As you exhale, pull your knee towards your right tricep. Good. Inhale, re-extend your right leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. So take it across. Good. Inhale, reach. Right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward, step forward. Lunge. Set up for warrior two. Spin your back heel down. And inhale, cartwheel your arms up and open. So right toes face forward. Left toes face the long side of your mat. Front knee over your ankle as best you can. And now please interlace your hands behind your back. So opening your shoulders, deepen the bend of your front knee. Hips are facing the long edge of your mat. Inhale, straighten your right leg. We're going to come into a variation of triangle pose. Keep a micro bend of your right knee and lower your torso only about a quarter of the way down. Good, so engaging the core in triangle pose. If this is too much, you can always release your right hand to your thigh or your shin, left arm high. Roll your left shoulder back, lean back, maybe look over your left shoulder as you engage through your core. Good, inhale, come up. Good, and then we're change sides, so release your arms, bring your hands to your hips. Turn left toes to face the back of your mat. Right toes face the long edge of your mat. Bend your left knee. Warrior two legs. Interlace your hands, put your non-dominant pinky on top. Roll your shoulders back. Deepen the bend of your left knee. Breathe. Turn your hips to face the long edge of your mat. And now straighten your left leg. Keep a micro bend of your knee. And hinge at your hips. Take your torso only about a quarter of the way. So hovering in triangle pose. Feel free to release your left hand to your thigh or your shin if that feels better for you. Roll your right shoulder back, maybe look over your right shoulder. Engaging through your core. Good, inhale, come up through the center. Release your hands. Turn to face the front of your mat. So come into a forward facing lunge. Place your right hand to your right thigh. Inhale, stretch your left arm high. And exhale, twist to the right. You can hook your left elbow outside of your knee, connect your palms, or you could place your left hand inside of your foot and take your right arm high. So that's a more open variation. Deeper twist is connecting your palms. You can also have your back knee down on the floor if that's better for you. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Lower your back knee down. Straighten your front leg, half splits. It's a little counter pose. Good. Inhale, lift slightly. And exhale, fold. Complete your exhale. Bend your right knee, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Walk your hands forward as you float your left leg up, standing splits. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. If you want to play with your balance here, you could take your right hand to the back of your ankle. Maybe follow that with your left hand. You probably won't get your left leg as high when you do that, and that's okay. Your right ankle is probably wobbling like crazy. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release, let that go. Lower your left foot to meet your right. Turn your heels in, toes out, widen your feet, Malasana. Bend your knees, squat down. And have your hands on the floor for support, or connect your palms together in front of your heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Few more breaths here. Good. Release your hands to the mat. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes to face forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Either step to plank or jump back, chaturanga lower, all the way down to your belly. Bend your knees. Reach your hands back. See if you can clasp the inside arches of your feet. If that's not happening, hold your outer arches or interlace your hands behind your back. There's a deep shoulder opening in bow pose, Dhanurasana. Complete your exhale. And as you inhale, press your feet into your hands to lift yourself up. Again, exhale, lower slightly. Inhale, lift a little more. Exhale, lower a little. 2 more breaths. And exhale, lower all the way down and rest. And breathe in. Maybe let out a sigh. And take your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, press back. Downward dog. Take an inhale, lift your left leg. As you exhale, pull left knee towards left tricep. Round. Good. Inhale, reach left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, reach and extend. Good. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward, step forward. Lunge. We're going to set up for pyramid pose. Hop your back foot in, about a foot, spin your back heel down, bend your front knee, bring your hands to your hips, and come up to standing. So first find your alignment. This is the Warrior One family where your hips should be facing the short edge of your mat. So you might widen your left foot to the left so you're not on the tightrope. So you can glide right hip forward, left hip back. Okay. From here, take your hands behind your back, hold opposite elbow. So this could be enough. Traditionally, the pose is connecting the palms together behind your back. I don't know if you can see. Reverse prayer pose with the hands. So take an inhale, press into your front foot, lift up through your chest, find a little back bend. And as you exhale, micro bend your front knee and lower just 1/4 of the way. Inhale here. Option to exhale halfway. The torso parallel-ish to the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, option to fold all the way, melting your chest towards your thigh. Extending the top of your head towards your left toes. Complete your exhale. Release your hands to the mat or to some blocks. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Take your left hand to your left hip. We're going to twist. Turn your torso to the left. You could keep your right hand where it is or walk your hand outside of your left foot. Keep twisting. Option to extend your left arm high. This is reverse triangle pose. This is a pretty advanced pose, so take the modifications you need, whether that is right hand to the inside of your foot, to a block. You could use your body as a prop, hand to your shin. Option to look up at your left fingertips. Definitely a challenge to the balance. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release. Place your hands inside of your left foot. Walk your hands towards the long side of your mat. Pivot on your feet so you're now facing the back of your mat. Hop your left foot in so you can anchor your heel. Bend your front knee, your right knee. I guess front and back are kind of irrelevant now. Bring your hands to your hips and come up to standing. Okay. So you're facing the back of your mat with your right leg forward. So make sure you're not on a tightrope. You can widen your right foot to the right. Glide your right hip back, left hip forward. Option 1, reach your arms behind your back, hold opposite elbow, and then change the clasp, put your other arm in front, whatever your non-dominant side is. So you can be here or reverse prayer hands. Connect your palms together. Micro bend your right knee. Inhale, find a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, fold just 1/4 of the way, keeping that length through your spine. Inhale. Option to fold halfway. Glide your right hip back, take an inhale. Option to fold all the way, melting your chest towards your right thigh. Breathe deeply wherever you are. And then release your hands to frame your right foot. Okay, hands can be to the floor or blocks. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Make sure you're not locking your right knee. Turn your torso to the right. Remember, your left hand can be on a block. For more sensation, you could walk your left hand to the outside of your foot. Eventually extending your right arm high. Maybe even looking up at your right fingertips. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. Lower your hands inside of your right foot. Swivel around so you face the front of your mat. Lunge. Inhale, lift your arms. Place your left hand to your left thigh. Inhale, reach up through your right fingertips. And exhale, your right elbow outside of your knee. Connect your palms. Remember, you can modify with right hand to the floor, left arm high, or having your back knee down. If your back knee is lifted, commit to it. Reach through your back heel, revolve from your navel, and maybe look over your left shoulder. Release. Lower your right knee down. Straighten your left leg, half splits. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Complete your exhale. Bend your left knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Walk your hands forward, standing splits. Float your right leg high. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. If you want to challenge your balance, you could take left hand to the back of your left ankle or calf. Maybe followed by your right side. You might have a wobbly side. I think this is mine. So if it is in your truth to have your hands down, listen to that. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release. Right foot to the top of your mat. Turn your toes out. Widen your feet. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees. Malasana. Squat pose. Connect your palms together in front of your heart. Or keep your hands resting on the floor for support. Take a couple of breaths here. One more inhale in Malasana. And exhale, release. Drop your hips. Walk your feet forward. Reach your hands forward and lower onto your back. And walk your feet in pretty close to your hips. We're gonna work we're gonna work into bridge pose for strengthening the back body. So have your feet shoulder distance or hips distance apart. Arms at your sides, robot arms, fingertips skywards. Exhale completely. And as you inhale, lift your hips. As you exhale, lower your hips just part way down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. We're going for 10. Exhale, lower. That was 3, I think. So here's 4. And lower. 5. And lower. Moving with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just 4 more. 3. Last 2. And one. This time, as you lift up, straighten your arms. Either hold the long edges of your mat or interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale, release. Lower all the way down. You can let your knees knock together, widen your feet. If there's another shape that would feel good, feel free to take that. Now please hug your knees in, hold the backs of your thighs, rock forward and back a couple of times, and then come up to seated. We're going to take pigeon pose. You're welcome to take pigeon pose on your back, or come with me. Take your right shin forward, lean to the right, and swing your left leg back behind you. Tuck your back toes. You can also modify this with 90-90. Bend your left knee out to the side. Your hips are really tight. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, glide your right hip back. And exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward and come down to rest. Feel free to untuck your back toes, but just keep the extension through your back leg. If your right hip is up pretty high, you can always place a blanket or pillow or block under your right hip. And complete your exhale. Inhale to come up. Lean to the right. We're going to come into a twist. Swing your back leg around. Step your foot over your right knee. And hug your right heel in close to your hips. Okay, so you have your left leg on top, knee skywards. Hug your left shin. If this is uncomfortable on your bottom leg, hip, knee, you can straighten your bottom leg as well. It actually feels kind of good to me today. All right, we're gonna twist to the left. Take your left arm behind you. Inhale, reach your right arm high. As you exhale, option one, wrap your right arm in front of your shin. Option two, just take your elbow outside of your thigh for a deeper twist. Wherever you are, inhale, breathe more length into your spine. Exhale, twist. Option to look over your left shoulder. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And slowly untwist. Send both legs out in front of you. Shake them out a little bit and we'll prepare for the other side. Scoot to the front of your mat if you're not. Bring your left shin forward. Lean to the left. Swing your right leg back behind you. Tuck your toes under at first. Glide your left hip back. Reach through your back heel. Take an inhale. And exhale to fold. Walk your hands forward. Feel free to untuck your right toes. Just keeping the extension through your right leg. And if it's comfy to place a support under your left hip, feel free. Like if your left hip is way up high, you can place a blanket or pillow underneath. Just breathe and soften. Complete your exhale. Walk your hands in. Lean to the left. And swing your back leg around to step your foot over your front knee for a seated twist. So this time your right leg's on top. Remember, you can have your bottom knee bent or straight leg. Hug your shin in, lengthen your spine. And now take your right arm back behind you. Inhale, stretch your left arm high. As you exhale, twist. Option 1, wrap your arm around your left shin. Option 2, hook your elbow to the outside of your knee. Twist a little deeper. Wherever you are, inhale a little more length into your spine. Exhale, twist. Maybe looking over your back shoulder. And slowly untwist. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Shake them out a little bit. You can scoot so you're more on the center of your mat. We're going to take Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So this is the one where you can sit on a pillow if you'd like. If there's any rounding in your lower back, I recommend sitting on a pillow. That helps to create a natural lumbar curve. You can also manually adjust to try to create that. So lean to the right, take hold of your left thigh, inner spiral your leg, and then set your hip back down. Take your hands to your right thigh, lean to the left, inner spiral your leg, and set your hip back down. I like to have my feet together, big toes touching. You can also have your feet hips distance apart. Maybe do your little adjustment one more time now that you got the hang of it, connecting you to your sitting bones. This could be your pose, sitting up tall. You can rest your arms at your sides for more. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, fold, lead with your sternum, hinge at your hips, and release your hands wherever they fall, whether that's thighs, shins, ankles, feet. Take an inhale, lift up a little higher, and exhale, fold. It's okay if your knees are bent here. That might help to release your lower back if your low back feels tight. Be here about 5 breaths. And on your next inhale, come up to seated and make your way towards a resting pose. That could be a seated meditation, that could be resting on your back. Make little adjustments to create comfort for yourself. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Please take 2 more cleansing breaths in that way. Inhaling through your nose, fill your lungs, your belly. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Once more at your pace. And then allow your lips to close and just breathe naturally in and out through your nose. And your body to notice where you are supported by the floor, the ground, the earth, horizontal surface beneath you. And you receive that support. Shift your attention to the ebb and flow of your breath. Bringing you back to presence and awareness of this moment. Now, please shift your attention to our intention of cultivating Satya, or truth, clarity. Notice where you might feel that in your body. And if nothing comes up for you, that's okay. But perhaps using your imagination to recognize where you sense truth to live in your body, clarity to live in your body. Perhaps it's your heart, your belly, your mind. There's no right or wrong answer. It's unique for each person. Maybe it's your whole body. And remembering that in order to cultivate truthfulness on the exterior, we have to be in touch with our inner truth, our inner knowing. Taking the time to get clear within ourselves. Just taking a few more moments to rest in this awareness. And please begin to deepen your breath. And start to bring a little bit of movement back into your body, slowly stretching and waking up. If you're resting on your back, please take your time, bend your knees, roll to one side, and eventually find your way back to your seat. And once you establish your seat, you can rest hands on your thighs or connect your palms together in front of your heart. Remembering our intention of Satya and any intention that you brought for yourself into the practice. And let's bow chin to chest and head to heart. As you're ready, lift your gaze, open your eyes, shift your attention back out into your day. Thank you so much for being here.